Hello YouTube, Legend of Zama here, going to do some more Prestige mode videos. At the request, because I've only gotten one preference over what type of videos to do, I'll basically just do whatever way I feel like, because I just didn't get anything. But thanks to ARC Trooper, forget the numbers at the end of your name, but you know who you are. Thanks for giving your preference. It's very much appreciated because then it can tell me what people want to see, or at least what one person for sure does. I will probably mix in some live when I feel like it. Probably not lots, but once in a while. So I've got like another close to over 20 battles that I have shown you a few, but some of them I have not shown you. So I have lots of battles to show. All these, you can see that QF10 brackets PM. Quest for 10 Prestige mode. That's how I mark all my Prestige mode videos, and then the rest I used to just name them, and others I just would say whether or not they're a 10-star or so. Well, that was interesting. Okay, no, I thought some of my files actually got deleted. Okay, but the first one I'm going to show you is 6 Silver Star I played. I played him in a battle list battle. I joined his game. He did not join mine. And it was a pretty good battle. I am using a slightly different type of army, and then I will show you another battle yet, and then that will conclude one video. So let's get on with it. Yeah. So it seems like his name, General David. I'm not sure if maybe he's French or something because there's E's on the end. I don't know. Whatever. Someone in my audience knows French that it can tell me maybe or something like that. So this is on the Slumbering Settlement map right here. So right in the middle there is a workshop, and then there's like 2 houses or buildings sitting off to the side to provide kind of a choke point in the middle. There's 2 choke points here and here. So I'm going to start off on this side with a bit of forest up further. He'll start on this side in the red and move up this way. So I had I'm almost a 7-star or silver. I'm almost a silver 7-star, but not quite yet. I'm working on it though. I'm close to 3 or 4 battles away from achieving it, providing their wins with like 200 experience points for it. Okay, it's loaded now. Alright, so we'll just pause it right away here. So as you can see, this is the Slumbering Settlement map, or wait, this isn't the Slumbering Settlement map. What map is this? Oh boy, I forget which map this is. Huh. Well, never mind. So what I brought with me this time is 1, 2, 3, 4 Naginata Samurai, my Naginata Samurai Corps, all in purple of course, with their unique names. The best unit is right here. And then I got 4 Naginata Attendants, 3 Naginata Warrior Monks, and 2 Warrior Nuns. Pardon me. And then I got 2 Bow Cav right here, a 3 chevron and a 2 chevron, and a Yari Cav with 1 chevron. My Carhinian Lancers. And then my general, of course, right here. I've gotten all of the Usagi Kenshin armor, so I've added that. Plus I've added this little dragon coming out. That's from the new campaign DLC. So we'll put it into slow-mo and show you my opponent's army. He's brought a Yari Ashigaru with 4 chevrons on it, and then he's got a Bow Samurai and a 9 chevron Bow Warrior Monk with 200 range, fully maxed I think, except for maybe 1 point. And then this Bow Samurai has 2 chevrons, and he's pretty much spam Naginata Warrior Monks. And the retainers I picked for this were exactly against monk spam. So I pretty much predicted that's what this guy would bring. So he's brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monks. That's already bordering on spam, and one with 7 chevrons on it. So that is one nasty looking dude. So he's also got some Naginata attendants, a Testubo warrior monk, it's 1 chevron, an Odachi samurai, and a Naginata attendant, and then he's got a Naginata warrior monk cav with 2 chevrons and a Yari cav with 5. So it's not really got a super powerful cav contingent, and my army is perfectly suited to fighting monk spam. So let's just put this into play. So I'm going to run my bow cav out, and I'm going to begin to harass my enemy. And this one, I've become quite fond of bow cav, in fact. And this is playing on, I think, medium unit size. I usually play on large with high settings all around. But this guy chose, because it's his battle, it's medium. So I got a line of cheap, crappy throwaway units with some decent armor, actually. They got 4 armor on them. And then I've got some really heavily armored, and my core I have actually 2 cores of monks and Naginatas. So this is actually a very powerful army. I've really been enjoying this combo, but I just don't get to use it much. And I've become very fond of bow samurai powered up to at least 5 or 6 chevrons. And bow cav with much higher levels of chevrons. So right now I'm just kind of watching, keeping an eye on his cav so he doesn't charge my my bow cav. In fact, I actually forget about this unit. I just leave it hidden until the last end. So they don't actually play much of a role. So it's kind of unfortunate. So this is probably my best Naginata monk or samurai. It's got 19 melee defense, 13 attack, 12 morale, and 10 armor. I have upgraded their armor. So I'm going to run into this forest here, and I'm going to start using my bow cav to harass the enemy, and specifically pick off his monks, because that is where I have to watch him. And I see these coming, so I start moving as fast as I can. And he got quite a few kills out of that, but I do get my bow cav out of the way. They do suffer some pretty heavy casualties, but I'm going to use them, and he used whistling arrows on them, which was, I think, a bit of a foolish mistake. And he is completely concentrating on my Naginata attendants and bow cav, which means I can pretty much hammer this bow samurai at will while he just continues to shoot up my bow cav. Now this, I think, is a very big mistake. He should not be concentrating on my bow cav. He should be concentrating on my archers. My bow cav are merely a harassment. He's also now just shooting my Naginata samurai, which are the very heavily armored, but he's got some pretty nice bows here. He's actually going to pull back and leave his bow samurai just kind of standing here while I slowly kill it. And he's still shooting at my bow cav, and they are still suffering pretty heavy casualties. This isn't the best example of me using bow cav, but I will have one of those type of battles. And I see his cav hanging around in my flank, so I move 2 of my Naginata attendants. This is kind of what I brought him for, protecting my archers, and then using them to protect my general and bows. See, I only have 1 bow samurai, which is all I've got. It's decent, but he has a monk unit that could slaughter it in seconds, and he's lost pretty much an entire bow samurai unit while he's just been busy shooting at my bow cav. So I'm just continuing to pick him off with that. And I'm still shooting at him because he's concentrating on this bow cav unit, while my other one is shooting at him still, and I just got 2 kills. My bow cav don't get that many kills, but in one game I had them get the most kills. 177 kills I had them in one game. I was quite shocked by that. They did amazing. And now that I've killed his bow samurai, I will now concentrate on his bow monks. While pretty much my entirely undamaged bow samurai is pounding away. My general is also in stand and fight, so they have pretty much as good reload speed as the bow monk. And so I actually annihilate that bow monk, which I was quite happy about that. And as you can see, they've jumped from 3 chevrons to 5 chevrons in one go. They've already got 105 kills. So now he has pretty much no choice but to attack. And while I can pound his troops with my bows, still trying to catch me with his general this time. And then his cav is still hiding around in my back flank there. So, I'm not sure what this bow unit was doing up there, but that right there was a big mistake on my part. I think that was actually a glitch. I didn't do that. Or did I? Yes, I think that did actually happen. You just never can tell. Suddenly they've been glitched. So, good choice by him to attack that unit, because now I can't shoot at his units. And he's now going to charge. And this unit's in loose. He should switch to tight. Yep, there it went. And they're gonna charge. So right now he's just overwhelming me with the amount of units he's got, and I've managed to ward off one of his cav charges, and in fact pretty much destroy this Yari cav and monk cav. And I still have a bow cav, by the way. And so now I'm going to engage with my monks. And he just war cried me, and I will in turn war cry him back as soon as I get a chance. And there's my cav units still just kind of hanging around there. I was so intensely into this that I totally forgot about it. So there went my war cry. And here it's starting to look like I will lose this just by the sheer weight of his numbers. One of my units is even inspired and it's still losing. And he just used another war cry on me, and he just busted through one of my lines right there, and another one routed. But I finally get these attendant units untied from the cav unit, and will quickly try and help out. But meanwhile, on the other flank, I managed to beat up his attendants, and now I'm pushing really hard on his one flank there. So this is the turning point of the battle, me beating that Naginata attendant there. So now I'm engaged. His general is sitting in here. He is engaged in melee, I think. He is a melee general, I think. And I think my general just died. No, he didn't die. No, one of my entire units was destroyed. So, it's starting to turn. One of my units is wavering, and some of my better units are wavering. After he just broke through my attendants. But I'm steadily pushing forward. Oh no, that's just weird. Okay, I think there's something very wrong with this recording. I'm gonna stop it and then see what's gonna happen here. Well, it appears that replay was a bit of a fail. I'm not sure why it froze like that, but I will tell you the outcome anyway. I finally managed to rout a few of his units, and his entire army starts collapsing, and I managed to kill his general, which will seal the deal for him. Very close battle, but it was a lot of fun. I was quite happy about it. I really wasn't sure if I could beat someone of that high ranking, but I did manage to do it. So now I'll just have to try and find the the one battle that I'm looking for. Oh yes, was it this one? Well, I will show you this one. HOE from Hussars of the Eternity Clan, Pan Talib, I think you would pronounce it. This is on the Nunzima map, or whatever. It's on this map. You probably all know it anyway. Probably been pronouncing it wrong for the last, like, 20 videos that I've done. So, this guy is a 10-star, and I have switched from battle list to match made. And he is one of the, he's the first 10-star I've played, while I've done match made. I've played a 17-star and a 5-star, 2-star, and a 1-star. And that's pretty much all. I have been able to play a lot of these higher ranking players. So anyway, we'll put this into slow-mo. I have 2 Bocav here, hidden in the forest, and a Yarikav, not a veteran, a Bow Samurai, and a Bow Monk with 8 chevrons, and 2 Naginata attendants, and then 4 of my Naginata Samurai, my Death Watch guards. Those are my favorite units. They are the best Naginata Samurai that I have. And then I have the rest of my units. Let's see. I need to write down what these names mean again. Keep forgetting to do so. They're from a book series that I love, but let's see. Well, the band, that's just, well, that's not really anything foreign. I actually make very bad moves with my Bocav in this game. So let's show you my opponent's army. He's brought 3 Katana Samurai with extremely high power attack power, 19, 12, and 18. And a Nodachi with 18, a Naginata Samurai, and he's blacked out his flags, which is kind of annoying because I don't really care how high they are. I just kind of would like to see for other people's sake, you know, like why black them out? It's just not really worth it. So he's also got 2 Matchlock Ashigaru. So this I don't see much. I rarely actually see any Matchlock of any type, except for once I saw somebody bring a heavy gunner. He basically shot his own men to death. End of story. That I will not show. I don't think I even saved the replay. Maybe I did just to laugh at it some more. But my opponent actually has something sneaky. I really did think that this was all he had, but he actually has another 3 Yarikav hidden about. I don't know how he got to... I think he hid some Yarikav right over here and walked them all the way to here, and he actually ambushes me actually very quickly. Very smart, actually, but it was mostly due to the fact that I wasn't paying attention. In fact, I noted there's 1 Yarikav hidden here, and I think there are 2 Yarikav hidden over there. They suddenly appeared behind me, and I'm just like, oh crap, and then it was too late. They don't really play that crucial of a role. In fact, he actually, other than that, uses them quite poorly. But it kind of made me mad because I really liked my Bocav, and they would have done a great job of holding off his Matchlock because he has absolutely no archers whatsoever. So his mobility would be very limited if I had my Bocav free and able to attack him. So I'm going to put this back into play. My Bocav are all decked out in pure red because of the casualties they can inflict. Bocav should not be underestimated. They are extremely powerful. There is one of his Yarikav. Is it an unupgraded Yarikav? Yeah, it appears to be an unupgraded Yuri Cav. See, and I don't notice this. And here comes another Yuri Cav. This one is upgraded. I think it's like 6 chevrons. And at this point, I turn around and oh shoot, and it's too late. And I spot them, and it's just too late. I get a few. I try and shoot it. I quickly try and use this as a bit of a barrier while I bring my Yuri Cav out. But he's ambushed me quite effectively. I now can no longer do anything. So my bow cav will die. And they do die very, very fast. In fact, that one routed right away. Here comes his other Yuri Cav. I do manage to get some okay kills. I killed 10 on this unit and I've killed 4 on that unit. But now I'm trying to rush my spear army in because his cav is pretty much useless against so many spears that I have. And that's what I really like about Naginata. They're so versatile. Like, they can fight head to head with swords, and if they're upgraded enough, and then they can beat off a cav attack as well. So I'm trying to kill as many of these units as I can. I've knocked this one down to 27 men, and I'm engaging it again. He will end up killing my this cav. But I'm trying to get him to be to lure to my spears, but he's not falling for that. Oh, one of my bow cav does come back. I guess I don't notice it for the entire battle. Well, that's kind of too bad. So I still have my Yuri Cav. I still apparently have one bow cav. I just didn't even notice that. So I'm going to pull back because I realize I lost the armory dojo, and I really need that dojo if I'm going to win this one, because he's already taken the sword dojo. I think he just goes and kills my bow cav. Yeah, I think he just goes and kills my bow cav, because I do remember seeing them both down to 1 man and 8 man. Yeah, they get killed. I just don't notice them at all. Kind of funny. So he's now going to move across the river because he realizes that I've pulled back to the point where I can't really do anything with my bows. I have very poor lapses of micro in this game, but it demonstrates the power of Naginata in quite a good way. These are extremely high-powered units. This one is 21 attack now, this one is 14 attack, this one also has 20 attack because they have this dojo. So it appears this one's a 5 chevron, this one is a 6 chevron, and this is unupgraded. That one's an unupgraded matchlock. This one has 4 chevrons on it. Oh my. Let's see. He also has a Naginata samurai somewhere in here. I don't know. Dachi samurai with 4 chevrons. Swords just aren't powerful anymore. Like I said, my lapses of micro are just pathetic. But I do one smart thing. Kill this matchlock. And in a big hurry. I need to find one of my good spear wall army examples, because I've had some really good spear armies. So here comes his cav. He managed to get into my bow samurai, but that Yuri cav will die. He does manage to catch up to my general, but I'm bringing in a lot of spears. One of my spears is inspired. My Death Watch guards has 22 melee defense, 16 attack, 12 armor, and 13 morale. That is a crazy high stats. So I use my Naginata attendants to hold up his guys just for a second, and he unloads into his katana samurai and my monks, or I mean my samurai. I'm gonna quickly unleash my bows with whistling arrows to further demoralize his men. This unit nearly routs. I think, in fact, it pretty much does. But it is. Yeah, it does rout. This doesn't make any sense. I don't remember this happening. But I do remember this. I do engage on his flank right here. Oh, that's why. His samurai wrote it. That's why I didn't notice. No, this doesn't make any sense. I think there's a glitch here. Yeah, there's a glitch here. I remember killing that unit and it running from the battle. Never mind. That's a little bit frustrating. I wish CA would fix that. But I'm actually going toe-to-toe with these highly powered swords. They have 24 attack. My Death Watch guards and some of my other units are going toe-to-toe with it. And are winning. Decisively, in fact. And my general over here is in stand fight, and his general is also in stand fight, and I'm shooting the heck out of that thing with my bow monks. With 200 range, with pretty much unbelievably full stats. Apparently my general routed, but that's not true. My general did not rout. I do end up actually swatting this Katana Samurai in a big hurry. So, right now it's lying. I didn't actually lose it, lose my general. So they really need to fix that. My Death Watch guards are still having the extra boost of power. See, all my replays have been glitched. That's kind of unfortunate. But I do manage to bushwhack these units, kill his general, and that's pretty much the end of the fight. I'm going to see if I can get a Spear Wall army video for you up in the near future. So, Legend of Zama signing off. Sorry about all the glitches and stuff, but I hope you could still enjoy the battle as it was. Anyway, Legend of Zama signing off till the next time.